The one and only Xylophoney here with another Duel week. This week is starting with the deck known as Blackwings. Now I'm going to do my best throughout this entire week to play with this deck as much as possible and learn how to make it as good as it can possibly be and play with it as good as I can possibly do. But to start this all off, I decided to invite my friend Rek to teach me a little bit about the basics of Blackwing because it is a deck that I've floundered into a few times and been forced to play, but it's never a deck I've actually learned. So that's what this week's going to be about. Rek, you think you can tell me a couple of the main bits about this deck before we get into a duel?
Well, straight away, obviously, from the deck I gave you, it's very much a starter deck. Blackwings itself is mainly a spam deck when it comes to monsters. Obviously, when you have a certain Blackwing monster on the field, and you have like a Gale of Whirlwind, you can special summon as many as them as you onto your field. So like it's really spammy. However, it gets the job done when it gets to black synchro monsters and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
As well as obviously it's easy to get like stuff like Decode Talk route, Skull Dread.
Yeah, I didn't even think about this, but Apprentice Witchling's probably really good in this as well.
Yeah, it generally is. It helps a lot obviously because of the dark type monsters.
Oh yeah, and Skull Dread seems fairly easy too.
Oh yeah, literally 4 monsters is pretty mandatory for Blackwings to get, you know what I mean, that kind of stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with this deck as well, where it mainly categorizes with monsters.
Yeah, I can see that it's packed with monsters. They all have effects that assumedly help summon each other out, so you want to draw a lot of Blackwings in your hand. Allure of Darkness, since they're all dark type, it seems to be pretty common, and then the support cards to really work side by side with it, and a few other things. Now, when it comes to the synchro monsters, which are your favorite to summon, and which should I try the hardest to bring out when I get the chance?
In all honesty, obviously Onimaru's good. Like, he's obviously one of the top level monsters for Blackwings. However, it's always good to get 2 synchro monsters out and do it with him. So, for example, I don't think in this deck you can actually do it because I didn't have the support for it. But yeah, I didn't. That's my bad. But essentially, what you can do is you can get like a level 5 synchro monster and level 7 synchro monster and bring out Onimaru. Since they're both synchro monsters, he gains 3,000 attack points in the damage step only. So like he gets 6,000 attack points in the damage step.
Okay. And what are just some like safe smaller plays to go into if I imagine you can't usually always do that type of move?
Oh yeah, Raikiri's effect essentially, if you for the amount of Blackwing monsters you have in the field, I think it excludes itself, so you can't use him as an actual, as an actual.
Okay, so he gets you some attack points if you have a lot of Blackwing monsters.
That's Chidori. Raikiri is a different one. You can destroy as many cards as you want, as long as you have Blackwing monsters. Okay, so they all have different things, and you want to... So, inevitably, I feel like you want to keep a lot of Blackwing monsters on the field along with these guys for the most part? Yeah. Obviously, there's also support with Zephyros. Zephyros, if I do believe... Yeah, I only put 1 in the deck, but, like, you can basically special summon him back from the graveyard by... So, if you have, like, a Black Whirlwind on the field, which is kind of good, obviously amazing for Blackwings, because, when you normal summon, you get an extra,
Yeah, with a little bit of Blackwing experience I have, that's a good card.
Yeah, with Zephyros, essentially you can activate his effect from the graveyard and bring him back to the field using Black Whirlwind. Black Whirlwind will then go back to your hand, and then the Zephyros summons and you lose like 400 life points for it, which in my opinion is worth it because you can then use it as like a... Yeah,
taking damage is usually never a problem.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know how to take damage. So.
As well as one more support for it. It's a small support and probably not needed. In fact, probably definitely not needed in this deck, to be fair. I had 2 Layer of Darknesses, and I've put 1 Burial from a different dimension, just so if you want to bring back that monster.
Just to bring back those banished monsters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes you always help. Even if it's just in the graveyard. Zephyros, you can bring them back from banished.
Makes sense. Yeah, I see there's a couple cards in here. Obviously, this deck isn't a hyper-competitive deck. This one's just to help learn the process of Blackwing. But throughout this week, we'll be making that hyper-competitive deck. I aim to make the best current Blackwing deck possible. It's going to have all the right Link monsters, all the right Synchro monsters, and all the right support to deal with those tricky situations we can get ourselves into these days. But I think it's time to test this thing out and go into a duel. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's duel. So, what do you usually want to go first with? I imagine second.
It depends, really. Sirocco, the Crocodile... sorry, not Sirocco, the Crocodile. Sirocco is a card that you can essentially normal summon if... It's kind of like Cyber Dragon. If you know Cyber Dragon, where if they have a monster on the field, you can special summon it. It's like that, essentially.
Yeah, and I imagine if you're trying to swarm your opponent, you kind of want to go second just so you can actually open up and not potentially lose the cards you just worked so hard to bring out.
Almost definitely.
Okay. Ooh, that opening up Black Whirlwind. So yeah, just feel free to explain to players so myself and the audience can know a little bit more about what's going through your head as you make these things.
Yeah. Okay. So essentially, you got to look for like effects. So essentially, the newest support for the Blackwings: Sea Moon, the Poison Winds. You've got Breeze, the Zephyr, and you've obviously got Full Armored Master. These new cards are completely not that new to me. I've used them before, but it's still I'm still getting used to the card effects. However, I always like to read the card effects no matter what, just in case. Because not too long ago, I always thought Orochi was like I always made mistakes with Orochi. Like when he sent to the graveyard, you could target one monster on the field and change its battle position. I always used to think that was something different. Like add the card to your hand, but that's a different Blackwing card. So no matter what, you gotta kind of read your cards. So I'm gonna go with a weird play.
That's gonna be a problem for me, man. That's gonna be a problem. Nah, I'm gonna read them all. Like probably like at some point after this video, I'm just gonna like study every Blackwing card because they all got so many long effects. Like every one of them. Oh, double whirlwinds. Now the whirlwinds, do they stack?
They stack. Yes, they stack. It's not a once per turn. So
and did you just start with two, or did you pull one to your hand there?
I pulled one to my hand with Simoon's effect. Essentially, I'll take 1,000 damage, I believe, next turn or this turn. After my my turn.
Yeah, 1,000 damage for an additional combo piece, though. That's pretty big.
Oh yeah, exactly. Plus, I can normal summon Simoon, which means I can get one of my Zephyrs, the newest card, and I can add it to my hand. And this card's effect, if you add it to, if this card is added from your deck to your hand by a card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand.
Oh, well, I assume that can be done right now.
I believe so. I just gotta do one more thing. Yeah, let's go loot.
There you go. So you're able to pull two more to your hand. Excellent.
There we go.
That one's special summoned by that effect.
Straight away, I can go to something like a Apprentice Witch, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And as the fact is, bear in mind, I haven't actually done my normal summon, like my actual normal summon yet.
Oh, so yeah, because that was a special summon to bring out some moon.
Exactly.
Okay. And that gets you two more. Whew.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a real. That's a good opening hand, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. Like the way you play Blackwings is pretty good. Like it just depends how you play, and you need to know the card effects for it. So I'm gonna go a bit risky and go for another Orochi here.
Hey.
And with that, I've not even special summoned yet. But I can already go into Onimaru straight away, just like that. And that's a 3,000 attack monster. Oh,
I win. It's all good. We got to, I think my opening hand wasn't actually as special as yours anyway, so it's all good. It's all good. You can show us. So that's one way to open up in a serious way, getting multiple whirlwinds. Yeah, just rematch it.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta watch out for that.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't paying attention either. It's on both of us.
All right, I'll go first again. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Oh, it's a good hand, but it's not quite like the last time.
Yeah, that last hand looked really good.
Oh, definitely.
Mine's like the exact same, nearly.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna normal summon Panaki.
Okay.
I'm just gonna activate Blackwell's effect. Then
and is Panaki normal summon just because he doesn't have another way of special summoning him, essentially?
Yeah, basically Panaki's there for like when if this card's in the graveyard that was sent there from the field this turn, you can add one Blackwing monster from your deck to your hand.
Okay, so you're probably gonna get him sent to the graveyard at some point here. So
yeah, and definitely.
Oh, yeah. And then that one definitely looks like it's always a decent one to pull to your hand with Whirlwind because it comes right out.
Yeah, and the fact it's both, since they're both tuners slightly, I have to go with Needle Fiber and then after Needle Fiber's effect.
Oh, a lot of tuners in there to pull out, so.
Yep, and I can special summon, you know what?
Ooh, I'm definitely going to need to get some more practice with Needle Fiber. That's just one of those cards that's everywhere, but I'm still really bad at for some reason, so.
We're going to go with Steam, and then can't do anything there.
I know Steam can get you that bonus token when he's doing his thing.
When he's destroyed. And then I can activate Panaki's effect to add any Blackwing card to my hand, and I'm probably going to activate.
Okay, and that'll help you pretty much pick up more Whirlwind. So I don't have any Whirlwind. I don't have any Simoon. What do I have? I got Shura, the blue flame. So if I can destroy something here, I can special summon a lower one from my deck.
Yeah.
And I probably have a couple of ways to, let's see. No, that one. I have a Blizzard the Far North that I should probably wait till I have something in the graveyard to normal summon that. And I have my own Pinaki, but
Oh yeah. It depends really what we do. Just Panaki's always good to get in the graveyard. The turn you summon it.
Yeah, it's just I might have a lot of normal summons in my hand.
No special summons at all?
I have one special summon. I got level 3. Okay. So it's really, do I want to bring out... Like, I could copy your play, essentially.
You could. You said you had a Shore, I believe?
Yeah. So I'm thinking
Yeah, that's probably the best play you can go for.
Yeah, because that'll slow you down while giving myself a step. So let's go for that. And now, what special summons can I do? I think I only just got this one special summon, which ain't bad at all. So I'm gonna Gale Whirlwind out here. Yeah, Gale Whirlwind's a tuner, so the end of
Gale's got a second effect. It's actually a pretty good effect.
Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, and yeah, reduce that stuff. So I might as well use that. Just on the needle fiber.
There you go, straight away.
Yeah, and then obviously I could go into one of the Synchro or Link monsters here, but first I think I'm gonna attack so I can get Shora's effect off, because that sounds good to me. And I guess just so I can make sure, yeah, if I destroy something and send it to the graveyard, I know I can do that with Steam, so we'll go for that.
Yep.
Not worried about the life points. I know Needle Fiber might do a little trickery though, so I'm not going to risk attacking with that there. Now, what do I want to special summon next? Is there anything specifically that gets a big bonus when you special summon it from the deck or anything?
Oh wait, the special summon from the.
Yeah, thinking about that.
I've been thinking that on myself.
Snow summon. I guess I might as well just pull one that can't normally be special summoned. So maybe I'll pull out a Steam.
Honestly, so either that or you could go for.
Ooh, Waxing Moon.
Or you could go for Pinaki. Bear in mind, you can use it for Shora.
Let's do that. Because then I can get an additional piece.
And I'll obviously get that Steam Joker.
Yep. And I'll go for an attack, see if I can hit this Needle Fiber. Nice. Alright. Now, what do I want to go into here? So, I could go into a Witchling and then get something. But, let's see. What does Pinaki do? No, it just adds it to the hand. So maybe, do I want to go into a Synchro here? By the way, my timer's going down, so say something quickly.
I would go yes.
That does not answer my question. Okay, I'm just going to...
Armor Master, yeah.
Did I randomly click the right one? Oh my goodness, I did.
You did. Armor Master cannot be destroyed by battle.
Yeah, that sounded like the right choice. That's one that I know I've just panicked gone into before. So what do I want to add to my hand now? I'm just going to click this one.
Timer.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm just clicking. I know Bora can be special summoned from hand, so I was like, okay, sure, why not?
Alright, let's start this off then with a...
Getting a Whirlwind seems really crucial with this. And then you just... Yeah, switch him right back out. Alright. Excellent.
Might swear him out.
There you go. What I'm gonna do here is I'm sitting on an Icarus attack. And I mean, Whirlwind's already done its thing, but you're gonna have more dudes. And I don't want you to use Poison Winds at all. So I'm gonna Icarus attack that, because I know Poison Wind is a... Oh, no, I can't target them? Oh, is he not Winged Beast? No, I just can't target him.
He is.
Oh, wait, no, I just have to tribute first. Lol. Alright, so I should have tried to pop that. Actually, I guess that wouldn't have really helped. So you still get to pull one to your hand.
Yeah. The fact is you completely destroyed me. I can't do nothing.
I felt like it. Alright. Hey, and now I have my own Black Whirlwind. Excellent.
Nice.
So now I just need to start putting out some stuff. Now, I have the Armor Master out here, so I can't do any Link plays at the moment. So should I kind of like just like hold off and keep cards in my hand and wait, or should I?
It depends on what you're gonna try and go for. If you're gonna try and go for like Onimaru or Armored Master, it's probably best if you try and save. But at the same time, if
one
you want to
tuner
go, like,
and one
like
non-tuner monster. Now if I go for Onimaru, I can't really. Obviously, it's not gonna be too synchros.
Yeah. So I go for Armored Master then. Full Armored Master. It's pretty. It's not.
Oh yeah, that's the new one. One Blackwing tuner and one non-tuner. So this guy would be the non-tuner in that equation, I suppose. Yeah. So.
Oh wait, no. Yeah.
So I just need a level 3 tuner, which I have with Waxing Moon. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
So let's go for the normal summon there.
Jesus. Okay.
Get to pop out my Black Whirlwind, and do I go for Breeze? I mean, it's not really gonna do anything on the field. Maybe I just want to set my hand up more for later.
Breeze, bear in mind you can special summon it if you can get Breeze right now.
Like, yeah, no, I can special summon that now. It's just I don't really need to do anything with it right now.
Personally, it's always a good monster to just get out. Like even if you not gonna do anything.
I just don't have any plans for it, so.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Let's see. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I will listen to the teacher for now. I just feel like once I do learn all the cards, I feel like there's like long-term plays I could consider. But since I don't really know any of those plays yet, let's go for a Waxing Moon so I can get another card to my hand. And Armor Master.
Nice, you got it out.
Yep, and what's the benefit of Full Armored Master?
So basically, he's unaffected by card effects at all, completely.
Yeah.
Each time your monster controls activates its effect, place one wedge counter on the face of opponent's monster when that effect resolves. Once per turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls with a wedge counter. Take control of it. Once per turn during your end phase, you can destroy all monsters on the field with a wedge counter.
Okay.
So it's basically it's kind of like the system with Blackwinged Dragon, the wedge counter whole thing, but this time you can generally destroy all the monsters with a wedge counter.
Makes sense. So not gonna really apply right now, but his protective capabilities will shortly apply right now.
Definitely.
So we'll roll with that, and I'm just gonna hold on to these 3 cards in my hand so we can have more plays later if we need them. But this seems like a good defensive play. Waxing Moon from the grave. I can get something else to hand. Ooh, I definitely want to grab some Moon. That sounds good. That's only if I control no monsters. But then again, if you turn around, I'll be happy to have that. And right now, it looks like I'm kind of dominating, so...
Yeah, you definitely are.
Honestly... So let's look to the future here, okay? Let's get our backup plans in our hand, because I've noticed that when I've played with Blackwing, once you lose the cards in your hand, you're out. You have no comeback power.
At the moment, my hand is terrible. I don't think I can even do anything except for something like... it's gonna be a risky move. Okay.
Yeah. See, that's why one of those other reasons why I was nervous about that. But I think now that I kind of have you locked down is a reasonable time to burn this.
Yeah. Okay. Amazing. Yeah. Literally always do that. Now you've won. You've essentially won.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's why you don't. No matter what, try and keep Clute in your hand. Never try and use him.
Pretty much, because you have to normal summon to use him anyway, for the most part, so... Yeah, he's just like a little cheaper honest that happens to also work with Blackwing effects. Alright, so here I pretty much have it won, but I mean, we'll just play one more effect out here. We can pop our Blizzard, and then I'll get a card to my hand and a card to the field, essentially, right?
Yeah, Blizzard's a very weird card to play. However, he's amazing because he can just generally like he's pretty much an easy way to get Nifung out. Nifung essentially is a card that lets you normal summon twice, as well as on the turn it's actually summoned. You can make them lose 800 life points, and as well as half one of the opponent's monsters attack by half or 800 attack or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, I can do Onimaru now. I mean, I guess it's not much of a difference between him and Full Armored Master if I don't use it with the other stuff.
Oh yeah, you should to add support. I definitely, if you want to do want to like use Onimaru, add something like Sahaya, because Sahaya's effects is actually pretty good. I just forgot to add him in the deck. That's just one thing.
Well, I certainly have enough attack power to go for this round, so let's see what happens in the second one. Yeah, I was just wondering if Onimaru's effect was any better than Full Armored Master.
Personally, it depends. Like, if you're looking to destroy every single monster in the field, Full Armored.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, let's go for this next one.
I go first.
Yeah, let's see. You've been going first every time, just so I can see those opening plays and have that slight advantage of going second. Yeah, honestly, I feel like going second was a big deal for me there. Yeah, I feel like this kind of deck is like I'll always go second. Any like spam deck, any deck you want to unload on your opponent and go all out.
Yeah, exactly.
Is usually a go second deck. Like, the only reason you really want to go first is if you need to put like certain setup to activate during your opponent's turn, or if you're playing like a counter deck. That's how I feel about first and second. I'm usually second is never the wrong answer type of guy. Because worst case scenario, you just get to draw one more card than your opponent.
Yeah, basically. You know.
But let's see if you can prove me wrong here. Because you got the Whirlwind, you got 3 cards on the field.
Should I? Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna risk that. I'm gonna go Armor Master. I'm using these 2.
Alright. Very nice. And you could actually go for the big guy, couldn't you?
I can.
Yeah.
I can, yes. That's what I'm doing. And the fact is I've got Armor Master in the graveyard for later. And I'm at it.
Yeah, not a bad start. So I have to at least match that and counter it. Ooh, I didn't take the anti-spell fragrance out that you suggested I should. Oh well. So I'm sitting on 2 Allure of Darknesses here, so we can set our hand up. Let's see. Now what cards do I want to lose? I guess we can decide that once we make our draws. So, I am looking at 5 different Blackwings. Let's see, I got Mistral, the Silver Shield. That doesn't seem super important.
Mistral is I believe it's like a
yeah, it's like a little defensive monster damage. Battle damage. Yeah, we'll get rid of that for now, so I can hold up, save my time. Now we'll activate the other Allure of Darkness. Jeez, I got just a variety here, so it's gonna get banished. So there's not really anything. I don't think there's anything that gets a benefit off being banished. So let's see. Once per turn, this card can't be destroyed by battle. Let's see. No, that can be special summon from hand. Let's see. This can be special summon from hand. This can be special summon from hand. Okay, so they all can be special summoned from hand. I guess we're gonna ditch Gladius because his is a conditional special summon from hand.
It is, yeah. Gladius is weird. Like, he's very weird.
And so I guess I'm gonna try to pull out some combos here because if everything works out, I think I can at least match that Full Armored Master.
Okay.
And he can be destroyed by battle, right?
Yeah, he's just not affected by card effects.
Okay. So let's try put out the steam. And now we can start special summoning everyone else. I think I can just kind of do that. And, ooh, so this isn't going to work out, but let's put him on the field just because. So if I pop his effect, it won't be able to activate the Full Armor Master, will I?
No, it shouldn't do. If it is,
I can target him, but, oh yeah, and he gave me that wedge. Whew. Okay, let's see what else I can go for here. So I'll go into this guy. And once per turn, he can't be destroyed by spell or trap effects. Yep, that's not really important right now. And yeah, this is exactly kind of what I was talking about, the downside last time. I'm playing everything in my hand, so it's all or nothing right here.
That's Skull Dread right there.
Yeah, but I got a Burden of the Mighty, which also won't work against him. So what do I have to go for here? We could do a Skull Dread and Beg. Yeah,
it's got to be Skull Dread. Yeah,
it's just. It might work, it might not.
Well, no, you can't actually. Never mind.
I got a. How much attack does our boy have?
3,000.
Yeah, you have 3,000. Because what I'm looking at here is what if I go. No, I'll boost your guy if I pull out an Apprentice Witchling. So.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I can't do it like that. Skull Dread might be the only way here, so let's go for it. See what happens.
Bear in mind, you draw. Yeah, I was gonna say you draw 4 cards. If you get at least one that you special summon and you put it on him, exactly. Yeah. Like you just need to basically link a card with Skull Dread.
Yeah, and I can ditch this anti-spell fragrance.
300. Sweet. Yeah. Oh wait, no, he doesn't gain it.
Yeah, no, he doesn't gain it. That's why I was thinking it might not work out too hot.
I didn't think about that. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think I have it all here. Sword Order, I don't care. And we can go for this. That's going to be a nice juicy token. And I can summon this. I'm just hoping to get something else I can make happen here, but I don't know if I do have anything else.
Honestly, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think you can.
Yeah, wasn't sure if Skull Dread was the answer there, but oh, we got this.
Oh, you could. Yeah, in fact, to be fair, you could have used Raikiri. Oh no, because he's not affected by card effects. Chidori. Chidori. Okay, yeah. I didn't think about this. Chidori definitely would have been a good card because bear in mind he gains like I think it's 400 attack points for every single.
Ooh, I don't think I have
300 attack points for every single Blackwing monster in the graveyard.
Yep, so, I don't have this. Like oh man, I could have honestly decode Talkered and just had more.
You could have, yeah, true.
Yep. Well, I was about to lose anyway. Time limits. All right, let's do another.
Alright.
Yeah, so that time it all worked out for you. This time I'll go first. We'll see how explosive you can be. Now, obviously, I feel like going first is a disadvantage here, as I've mentioned. Now, looking at my hand here, I don't have anything crazy in my hand, but I do have power to bring out some other guys. Now, I am going to teach you my patented Xylo play. I call it gambling.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because I have no recycling power in my hand, so.
That's a bit of a weird one. Yeah, you know that.
So you should have done that, but Tornado, the reverse one. Darn it!
Put a black will on every single turn.
I meant to flip this up. Yeah, and I haven't gotten it at all. But hey, it's all good. So I had power I could summon here, but like the best play I could have done essentially was just pulling out a. I mean, I guess I could have Armor Mastered again. Probably. Do I have 2 tuners? No, actually I only had 1 tuner, so best I could have done is the smaller version. So we see you pulling out all those things. Excellent.
Yep.
Got the needle fiber. Now this will probably actually do you really well because you already have a monster stand on the field. So you can probably go even further. Ooh, there's a tuner already on the field though. So what's the play?
Okay, I can do it. I'm gonna go for a risky move, like a very risky move. Yeah. Borreload.
A Borreload? When I have nothing. Okay.
I'm gonna leave it there. I'm just gonna leave it there.
You could have attacked, but.
No, I'll give you. I actually didn't mean to give you a.
Yeah, you didn't. I know you didn't.
Not gonna lie.
That's the other side of my strategy. People just sometimes forget that they're going second and don't attack you. It's actually strange how common an occurrence that is. Okay, so we have a Borreload on the field. You might have a face down. I could do stuff here, but I feel like I don't know. So I have a Shura, which won't be able to help me against a Borreload. I have a Kaloot, which won't be enough to actually it will be enough to help me against the Borreload. Yeah. And then I have a Bora and a Gale. So I can special summon.
You would be able to go for a Chidori, Raikiri.
Yeah. So what do these guys do again? Let's see. I don't have a lot in my graveyard yet, so I don't know if Chidori is the answer.
Bomb Master can't be destroyed by battle at all.
Yeah.
And Raikiri needs monsters on the field.
Yeah, Synchro Summon. Once per turn, target a monster you control, but I can't do that for the Borreload. I kind of just gotta do him by the attack power, so...
Exactly.
I suppose we're just gonna go for that Shura play. Start things off with. And then we'll just do it a whole Kaloot nonsense. So I will... Might as well, to get that extra life point damage in, special summon these people, because I'm gonna be using them by the end of the turn anyway. Now, yeah, I can't activate his effect because I can't target the Borreload, obviously. So let's just go for the attack. La-di-da-di-da. Reduce my stuff, but I go up by... Ooh, not enough, actually. Darn it. I thought I did. You did the math for me. That's not fair.
that's the thing. No, Bora could do. You could
yeah, no, I knew Borlo did that effect. I just trusted you.
Bora. You could have attacked with Bora and it would have worked. Sorry. Yeah, by 100. Yeah.
Which I probably am still gonna have to do. Oh yeah, I already ended. Darn it. Jerk.
That's what I was saying. You missed it. You missed an opportunity as well.
Yeah. All right. So which one do I go into here?
Armor Master can't be destroyed by battle. Can't be destroyed by card effects though.
I mean, yeah,
honestly.
You're just gonna take. I mean, how do I stop a Borlo dragon with that? You're just gonna take him over.
Exactly. Well, oh yeah, I could, couldn't I? I could. Honestly, I would just leave it like that because bear in mind you're gonna get taken over. Yeah, you're gonna get taken over anyway. So if you get taken, like,
oh man, that's a big loss then.
Yeah, that's why I kind of got Borlo in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a big whip.
Just obviously, if I didn't listen to you, I would have been able to beat him.
So any of those are cards I don't normally use. However,
target a Blackwing tuner in your graveyard, special summon. That seems situationally okay.
And then I can obviously add a Orochi to my gear.
All right. Now, what's the benefit of Orochi? I usually don't find him being used a lot.
Honestly, not that much, except for the special summon and the tuner.
Okay. Yeah, because it's like a level 1, so it doesn't really get you the start count too high. But
you're probably gonna hate me for this. Full field.
Yeah. I mean, as I said, like once I didn't have any play, that's a loss. I called it out as it was.
Yeah.
Because I don't have cards in hand. Like even if, like I still don't have cards in the hand to rebound from this. Yeah. Now he, of course, has plenty of stuff on there. Great use of Raikiri.
Yeah, and then obviously. I believe that's the end. Yep, that's the end.
Oh yeah. But you definitely got the whole score thing going. All right, so now that we got some of the basics here, let's duel, and this time I'm actually gonna try to beat you.
Gotcha.
So let's see how this goes. All right, so clearly I'm gonna go with second if I'm trying to win here. But hey, it's gross. What a gross hand. This is
really
horrible.
Honestly, for the first time in this actual episode, I do not have a Black Whirlwind.
I certainly don't either. I actually have a play I can make kind of work, so
that's a bit of a weird play I'm gonna do then. Yeah, that's a weird play. But straight away. Oh wait, I messed up. Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, so I can use this. So yeah, you do have enough to make some plays happen out here.
You know, yep.
No massive plays though, just one tuner.
Yep.
So all I gotta do is get around an Armor Master.
It's pretty hard to with the deck I gave you.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
So let's see what I can do. I'm gonna need to. No, I absolutely need to normal summon that. Yeah, because I don't have any special summon from hand cards in my hand, nor do I have a Black Whirlwind, nor do I.
Hand, then, yeah.
Yeah, you know. So what can I do? Like, what would I bring out to stop the Armor Master? Because I can still, like, I have a real cheeky play. Like, I got normal summons. I can Twin Twister to discard a card to my graveyard, then summon from grave. That's the play I have.
Sapphirose then, yeah. Honestly, I can't really help you at this point because not even I know as much.
Yeah, let's see. If I just attack Blackwing with attack power, can that beat you?
It cannot be destroyed by battle. Doesn't take battle damage.
Let's see. So it has to be by effect.
Yeah.
Does a Steam token count as a Blackwing monster?
No.
Darn it. Let's see.
Technically, you can bring the cloak back though quite quickly, so it gets destroyed. You can bring it
true.
back.
Because I'm thinking about making a Raikiri play to get rid of that guy.
I would. That's probably the best you can do.
I need 7. So, what can I do here? I can't. Well, no. If I just send a Steam to the graveyard initially, and then I can bring him back, And then that'll let me have a 5. Yes, there's no way I can do a level 7 play. What am I level 6 and 5 play? Just Nathong. Oh, jeez.
The fog's pretty good. 2 normal summons, bear in mind.
Oh, does that let me have another normal summon?
It does, yeah. So you might be able to do something.
So that's absolutely the play. We got to get a level 4 out of here. So let's go ahead and use this just to get a card into the graveyard. I don't care about what you have.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, now we're going to go for a little bit of this. Use Blizzard's effect to get this one back. I assume this effect can only be used when it's normal summoned. Yeah.
Yep.
So now we have to go into Nathong. Ha!
And you can target my Chris. I would not suggest targeting my armor. Bear in mind, like you said, you can't be destroyed by battle or take battle damage.
Yeah, exactly. So now I have another normal summon. So what I could do is, ooh, what can I go into here? That's a level 4. Do I have a? Let's see. I need to make a play quick so the timer don't run out. Well, this play is reasonable no matter what. So what can I go into with this? I cannot go into anything. No.
Yeah, it's a level 9.
Yeah. Okay. We're just gonna sit here and hope we draw better cards. Darn it. Because I would try to conceive of more plays, but I am out. Out of time.
No, I was thinking you were actually going to be able to take down my Armor Master, so I was saying don't use Nathong's effect on Armor Master because of that. But now, since I realized this, now yeah, it messed you up as well. So
it's forever. It's not just for the turn. This jerk.
It's very easy to get rid of those.
Of course, I would have done that. Gosh.
Well,
This guy.
No, I can only summon a.
Oh man, but it was a horrible hand I had. I'm surprised I got that far with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go easy on you. Because I do need to get rid of this card anyway. But that's just so I can go into a different card and not go into.
So that would have happened if it was lowered anyway. So still all good. Yeah. Still all good.
I would have gotten rid of it.
Keeping it kosher.
So I can actually just bring out.
Maybe a needle fiber play would have been the answer for me. It's just I don't know what I still wouldn't have had like levels on the field to go into anything bigger with him. Because without anything in graveyard, Chidori wouldn't have helped. Couldn't have gone into the Armor Master myself. Didn't have enough levels.
Honestly, I really want to try that, but I know it's gonna mess me up completely. But it'd just be a funny thing. You know what? I'm doing it.
Sure.
I'm doing it. Blackwing Dragon.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, I had to. Needle 5, I can go to the graveyard for a quick sec.
Switch up for that. Okay.
Yeah, I messed myself up, but it's fine.
I mean, you still have it all.
Yeah. I've got the definitely.
Nice little trade.
Yeah, and then we both get Steam tokens.
Yep. Gonna go into defense mode. Make sure you don't trade with my token. Alright, heart of the cards. Really, man? Gosh. Alright, well, let's see. Can you activate... Let's see. Steam the cloak multiple times a turn.
I believe only once.
Once per duel?
What? Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was once per turn.
No, per duel. Alright, well, I still have a play. So we're going to normal summon Tornado. That'll get us the Steam here. Then from... yeah, it's not going to be big. Alright, but what can we go into here? I can go into my own Armor Master. But he won't have the attack to take on the Blackwing Dragon. Yeah, I'm thinking Chidori. Because now I actually have cards in grave.
Chidori's also got a second effect if you'd like to look at it. It's
the Assault Blackwing or whatever. I don't have any Assault Blackwings in grave anyway, though. So.
Gotcha.
What about Obsidian Hawk? Ooh, that can bring out Nathong for free. Give me another normal summon. But I'd need a Link monster to really capitalize on that, which I can't even pull out right now. So, I guess Chidori?
Yep, probably.
Yeah, Chidori. So let's do that. We obviously got the attack power. More tokens! Now I summon Obelisk the Tormentor. I'm honestly not even going to burn the effect to switch him out. If I can only use that once per duel, I'm going to wait till I actually have played a couple with that to use it. Because I have another Steam Cloak in my hand. So let's go for this. And I think I can just attack you and kill you, right? So let's do that. Unfortunately, that's all I can do, but it's not horrible. It still gives me the field, and it's just a bunch of Steam tokens on here. So I guess, yeah, it just wants me to activate the Steam Cloak from the graveyard, and I don't really need to. So I will end my turn.
Yeah, I definitely messed myself up. I shouldn't have got
Yeah, that was a horrible choice.
Oh no! Yeah, I'm at 10 then. I got nothing.
Because that's just a vulnerability right there. Everything I couldn't do to beat you before is like available now.
Yeah, I got very. I just got two. I got M2 overhead.
Yeah. Let's see. So, I could bring out Needle Fiber for some reason, but I don't have any tuners. Does this guy count as a tuner while he's on the field or something?
He does, yes.
He's treated as a tuner when he's up on the field. Okay. So I could go into my own Blackwing Dragon. Huh. If I would take damage from a card effect. That's just not likely. Yeah, I feel like he's just very situational. It's not, like, horrible, but it's just not the answer here. So I could bring out a Steam the Cloak. Honestly, it's going to significantly increase my damage if I do this now, so we'll do that.
Yeah.
Because this is probably the win now. Because boop.
Yep. Bear in mind, they're both tuners.
Basic normal summons. And I don't think there's any other real plays I could go into here. Yeah, nothing the synchro route, and obviously I could go for links, but Chidori's pretty good on the field right now, so we'll keep that damage. Now I can Steam the Cloak, get the token out of here.
Oh no!
Tap you with the little breeze, and then sprinkle you with some rain to finish you off.
I shouldn't have done that, no.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I got two overhead.
It's a little iffy for both of us, this duel. But I can't wait to invite you back to see how well my improved Blackwing deck is later this week. Maybe if you got any other decks to try out against it, that would be fun. And then maybe we can just do a Blackwing rematch as our big finale here. So that'll be exciting.
This time I actually won't let you win next time, basically. Cause
hey, I don't know. Next time I won't have to rely on your suggestions. I'm just gonna be like calling it out myself. I'm gonna have those plays ingrained into my mind.
Alright then.
So we'll see. But thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully you learned a thing or two about Blackwings. I still have a lot of things, or 12 to learn about Blackwings, and hopefully that'll be done this week. Leave a like if you've enjoyed, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.